really interesting source है.
इट्स डिसेप्टिव इन इट्स सिंप्लिसिटी, है ना?
बिल्कुल. It's just one sentence. एक मेडिकल टेक्स्ट बुक से लिया गया एक छोटा सा पार्ट.
और अक्सर सबसे गहरी बातें ऐसे ही सिंपल सेंटेंसेस में छिपी होती हैं.
So what's our mission today? इस एक लाइन को लेयर बाय लेयर अनकवर करना. इसके हर वर्ड के पीछे जो साइंस है, जो इंपॉर्टेंस है, उसको समझना.
हाँ, so let's get right into it.
चलो. The source says, and I quote, "This condition occurs when air leaks into the space between the lungs and chest wall." बस. That's all we have.
सुनने में it sounds very straightforward, लेकिन this one sentence can teach us so much about the incredible engineering of the human body और physics के principles के बारे में भी.
Okay, so where do we start? How are we going to deconstruct this?
So for today's discussion, we'll break this sentence down. First, air leaks का actual मतलब क्या है? Second, ये space between the lungs and chest wall चीज क्या है? और ये इतनी important क्यों है?
Right.
और finally, हम इन दोनों concepts को जोड़कर देखेंगे to see the full picture. What actually happens? And we'll also talk about the real medical term for this condition.
Fantastic. एक road map मिल गया? Okay, let's unpack this. The first part is air leaks.
Right.
जब हम leak word सुनते हैं, तो मेरे दिमाग में एक पानी का पाइप या कार का टायर आता है.
Right.
But in the context of the human body, what does it mean?
That's actually the perfect way to think about it. आपका सोचना बिल्कुल सही डायरेक्शन में है. बॉडी के कॉन्टेक्स्ट में भी इसका मतलब है कि किसी चीज ने अपनी डिफाइंड बाउंड्री को ब्रीच कर दिया है.
A boundary has been breached. Okay.
हाँ, air is supposed to stay inside our respiratory system, in the lungs, in the airways. The word leak implies कि उस सिस्टम की वॉल में कहीं पर एक ब्रीच, a rupture या एक होल हो गया है.
So air is now going to a place where it's not supposed to be.
Precisely. It's an internal leak. That's a key distinction. जब साइकिल का टायर पंक्चर होता है, the air escapes into the outside atmosphere.
Right.
यहाँ पर the air escapes from the lung, but it gets trapped inside the body in another compartment.
Wow. So it's not leaving the body, just moving to the wrong room, so to speak.
एकदम सही. Now this medical condition has a name. It's called a pneumothorax.
Pneumothorax. Okay, that's the technical term.
हाँ, pneumo means air and thorax means the chest. So literally air in the chest.
Air in the chest. Makes sense. But ये weak होता कैसे है? I mean, does a lung just spontaneously develop a hole?
That's a brilliant question, क्योंकि the cause of the leak tells us a lot about its severity. Broadly speaking, इसके दो main reasons हो सकते हैं.
Okay, what are they?
The first one is called a traumatic pneumothorax. ये किसी external injury की वजह से होता है.
जैसे?
जैसे a car accident, a fall or a sharp object piercing the chest. इससे chest wall में ही एक होल हो जाता है और बाहर की atmospheric air अंदर rush कर जाती है.
समझ गया. That's a direct cause. An outside-in problem. What's the second cause?
The second one is more fascinating and often more unexpected. It's called a spontaneous pneumothorax.
Spontaneous. मतलब अपने आप?
हाँ, अपने आप, बिना किसी external injury के. Sometimes the surface of the lung can develop these tiny, weak, air-filled sacs. उन्हें blebs कहते हैं.
Blebs, like little blisters.
Exactly. They are like small blisters on the lung surface. अगर इनमें से कोई एक ब्लेब बर्स्ट हो जाए तो लंग के अंदर की एयर बाहर निकलकर उस स्पेस में फिल होने लगती है.
That's a bit scary. ये किसी के भी साथ हो सकता है.
Interestingly, it's most commonly seen in tall, thin, otherwise healthy young men. Scientists अभी भी fully sure नहीं है कि ऐसा क्यों होता है, but it might be related to greater mechanical stress at the top of the lungs in taller individuals.
Wow. So a leak can be the result of an external attack or just a small internal malfunction?
बिल्कुल. But in both cases, the result is the same. Air is in the wrong place.
Okay, so our first takeaway is that leak isn't just a simple hole. It signifies a failure in the structural integrity of the respiratory system. और इस condition को pneumothorax कहते हैं. This is a very important piece of the puzzle.
And now this leads us to the second part of the sentence, which is perhaps even more fascinating.
Let's hear it.
Into the space between the lungs and chest wall. ये space क्या है? मुझे हमेशा लगता था कि the lungs just fit snugly inside our chest cavity, like an object in a box. वहाँ सच में कोई empty space है?
This is a masterpiece of anatomical design. Technically, this space is called the pleural space. And you're right, it's not really empty. It's what we call a potential space.
Potential space. That sounds a bit confusing. इसका क्या मतलब हुआ?
Matlab, under normal, healthy conditions, this space doesn't really exist in a physical sense.
What? सोचो. There's a thin membrane covering the lungs called the visceral pleura. और एक और membrane lining the inside of the chest wall, जिसे parietal pleura कहते हैं.
Okay, so two membranes.
Yes. और ये दोनों membranes एक दूसरे से almost stuck together होती हैं. उनके बीच में बस a few milliliters of fluid होता है. एक lubricant की तरह.
Acha, like oil in an engine, ताकि parts smoothly move कर सकें without friction.
Yes.
So this fluid helps the lungs expand and contract easily.
That's one of its jobs, yes. But the most critical function of this space is related to physics. इस pleural space में there is always a negative pressure
Negative pressure. Compared to what?
compared to the atmospheric pressure outside and the pressure inside the lungs. ये एक हल्का सा vacuum effect create करता है. एक suction.
एक मिनट. This is very, very interesting.
It is. यही नेगेटिव प्रेशर है जो लंग्स को कॉन्स्टेंटली आउटवर्ड पुल करके रखता है एंड कीप्स देम स्टक टू द चेस्ट वॉल.
So it's acting like a suction cup keeping the lungs open. You've got it.
A better analogy might be a vacuum sealed bag. Imagine you put some clothes in a bag and suck all the air out. How does the plastic of the bag cling to the clothes?
Right. It shrinks and sticks to them tightly.
Exactly. Yahan, the chest wall is the outer plastic. The lungs are the clothes inside, and the vacuum between them is that negative pressure holding them together.
Wow. So that's why when we breathe in and our chest expands outwards, the lungs are forced to expand with it because of this vacuum seal.
Bilkul. This vacuum coupling forces the lungs to passively follow the movements of the chest wall. It's brilliant. Now imagine what would happen if you poked a small hole in that vacuum-sealed bag.
Air would rush in, the vacuum would be lost, or bag ढीला पड़ जाएगा. The plastic would no longer cling to the clothes. So, if air enters this pleural space,
Huh.
he lost.
That is precisely what happens. The suction is gone. और यहाँ से the real problem begins, which brings us to the final part of our sentence, and the consequences.
Okay, so let's connect the dots. We have a leak that's filling air into the space where there's supposed to be a negative pressure. What is the end result? पूरी picture क्या बनती है?
When air from a pneumothorax enters the pleural space, the very first thing it does is eliminate that negative pressure. The vacuum is broken.
Right, the suction is gone.
And as more air fills in, that negative pressure starts to become a positive pressure. Now there is pressure on the outside surface of the lung, pushing it inwards.
Or lung, which is a very flexible, elastic structure, probably can't fight against that external pressure.
सही बात है. And there's another principle at play here called elastic recoil.
Elastic recoil.
हाँ. The tissues of the lungs have a natural tendency to want to shrink, like a stretched rubber band that wants to snap back to its original size.
Okay. So the lung always wants to collapse a little bit, but the negative pressure of the pleural space keeps pulling it open.
You've explained it perfectly. In a normal state, there's a balance between the outward pull of the negative pressure and the inward pull of the elastic recoil. But as soon as the leak destroys the negative pressure and you add an external positive pressure from the leaked air, the elastic recoil wins.
उसको रोकने वाली कोई force नहीं बचती.
Exactly.
So, the lung shrinks. It collapses.
Ha, that's the word. The lung collapses. The air pressure literally squishes it. This can be a partial collapse or a complete collapse, depending on how much air has leaked.
And when the lung collapses, it can't participate properly in gas exchange. वहाँ oxygen और carbon dioxide का exchange नहीं हो पाएगा.
Bilkul. That part of the lung is now useless for breathing.
And what would a person feel? What are the symptoms?
Typically, the person would feel a sudden, sharp, stabbing pain in the chest or intense shortness of breath. ऐसा लगता है जैसे दम घुट रहा हो, because a significant portion of their breathing capacity is suddenly gone.
This is generally a domino effect. एक छोटा सा leak leads to a change in pressure, which causes the lung to collapse, and the whole mechanism of breathing is compromised.
It really shows that breathing isn't just a muscular activity. It's deeply dependent on the laws of physics, specifically pressure gradients.
Wow. So our entire respiratory system is balanced on this delicate game of pressures. It just shows how complex and, fragile our body's engineering can be.
It is. It tells us that our body isn't just a bag of chemistry. It's a living, breathing example of physics in action.
So now that we understand the problem, is the solution also based on physics? How is this condition treated?
The solution works on the exact same principle. The goal is to remove the excess air from the pleural space, to re-establish the negative pressure.
Okay, so you have to suck the air out.
Essentially, yes. If the pneumothorax is very small, the body can sometimes slowly reabsorb the air on its own. But if it's large, doctors insert a chest tube into that space and actively remove the air.
So they're artificially recreating the vacuum.
That's a perfect way to put it. They recreate the vacuum, which allows the collapsed lung to re-expand and start working again.
Incredible. The problem and the solution are both about managing pressure. This is amazing. Chalo, let's do a quick recap of everything we've learned.
Zarur. It just shows how much knowledge is hidden in every single word if you read it the right way. So first, air leak isn't just air in the wrong place. It's a sign of a failure in the structural integrity of the respiratory system. The condition is called pneumothorax, and it can be traumatic or spontaneous.
Second, the pleural space between the lungs and chest wall is a potential space whose negative pressure is critical for keeping the lungs inflated. It works like a vacuum seal.
And third, when a leak fills the space with air, that negative pressure is lost. The lungs' natural elastic recoil and the external air pressure combine to make the lung collapse. And finally, the treatment is also physics-based. Remove the extra air to re-establish the negative pressure, allowing the lung to function again.
Wow.
A system that is so robust, it works for a lifetime, yet so delicate that a small leak of air can put it in jeopardy.
Today's discussion raises a very interesting question. Pneumothorax reminds us that what appears to be empty space in our body, or an invisible force like negative pressure, is actually performing a critical active function.
Sahi baat hai. We often focus on the things that are present, but we overlook the importance of things that are absent, like a vacuum. तो सोचने वाली बात ये है, what other empty spaces or invisible pressures in our lives, maybe in biology or even in our social interactions, are silently playing a critical role that we fail to notice.
That's a great thought to end on. शायद दो मीटिंग्स के बीच का gap, या एक silence in a conversation, या थोड़ा सा free time in our busy lives. Maybe all of these empty things have an invisible but essential function. इस गहरे एनालिसिस में शामिल होने के लिए थैंक यू. होपफुली लिसनर्स को ये जानकारी यूजफुल लगी होगी.